I am Buckwsr putting the do into do-it-yourself, and I'm going to show you how to install a new back door. Here we are at the supply house getting the door. It comes with the frame already. Make sure you get a door that swings open in the direction that fits your particular situation. Next step will be go pay for it. Okay, so here's the location for our new door. And as I size it up, I'm not real excited about the project that we have to do here. Now this door here was clearly added later. It's not original, done in a most hokey fashion. And I'm a little concerned about getting the new door to fit into this opening, because this little porch here ceiling goes right up to the top of the door frame. This porch thing was added later. And this big thick sill to a raised floor. So I'm not sure what this is going to look like. But we're going to give it a shot. We may have to get creative. So my next step is to rip out this old door and the frame to which it is attached, and see what we can do with the opening that remains once that's removed. So let me do a little demolition here, and then I'll get back with you. Well, I have done my demolition, ripping out the old door. And it was a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie. Strange wiring I uncovered. Kind of a mess. Now, the issue I'm dealing with right now is I got rid of the old wooden rotted sill. The problem is it's a big step up right here, and I need 82 inches from where the door rests up to where it secures there at the top. But I also need the door to swing inward into the house, and I've got a lip here. Now I think there's about an inch of space that the sill takes up on the new door. And the way I have it now, from this plate that I put here with pressure treated lumber up to here, where we'll attach it at the top, I've got exactly 82 inches. So I'm going to try to put the door in and hope it fits there. Now I'm going to have to remove the brick molding, because the door sits in a little deeper. It sits in all the way up to the edge of that floor, and I'll have to build it out a little bit before the frame out a little bit before I reattach the brick molding. So I'm going to take off the brick molding next around 3 sides of the door, and then see if I can fit it into this spot. We'll keep our fingers crossed that we have enough clearance to actually pull the door open as it opens inward. Okay, so happily the door fits in the opening, and we have it up high enough so that it can swing open without interfering that hardwood floor on the landing inside. So that's beautiful. That was my biggest concern. When we go to trim it out on the outside here, I'll have to get a little bit creative, because we're so close up at the top at this little porch area. But we'll be okay figuring something out for that. And now I'm going to secure it sides and top to our framed out opening, and we're well on our way. Okay, so I've got the door frame in. And using a variety of wood pieces and shims, we have it level, straight, and the door is balanced and closes. So you check the gap all the way around and make sure it goes in nice and square. And I'm really happy thus far how it's working out. You know, when you take, you know it's level when you open the door and it doesn't swing one way or the other because it's hanging nice and straight. I really like that. And we've got space down here for the door to get some clearance. Even if we were to carpet this landing or put a piece of linoleum on it or something, we got the space. So I feel really happy about what we did to get it to fit in here. So obviously got to do a little insulating around the door frame, and of course then we got to trim it out on both sides, which will be interesting out here. But I think at this point we can put on the knobs and the locks. We'll secure it and be able to finish trimming it out on another day. So yeah, I like that. Good progress. Well, here's the door. It's pretty much finished. I've trimmed it out here in the outside, also trimmed it out inside. Had to get a little bit creative up at the top, but it seems to have turned out pretty well. We put some concrete in here at the footer, the threshold, and obviously still awaiting primer and paint. But we're going to end our video here because I'll do the painting on my own time. That's not something that I think you guys care about seeing. So let me just show you. Here it is from the inside. And yeah, turned out pretty nice. I put a nice wide door frame here on the inside because some of the plaster was in bad shape, and even still had to do some patching above the door to the left of the door there. But it's good. This is much more energy efficient and, might I say, safe. So I hope that is of help to you as you do your own home improvements and stuff like that. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.